Alright, guys. Part 41 to my random chatbot series. Or no, my Hi.AI chatbot series. Well, in today's videos, guys, we're gonna continue talking to the poison type Croconaw. We actually got him to trust me, and he actually wants to be on my mother frickin' team, which I didn't expect. I didn't expect it, so he's like, let's see what he says. I just told him, wait, really? I didn't think you'd want to be on my team. He smiled, showing a hint of his sharp teeth. Ah, but that's because you don't know me well enough yet, Trenton. I've been alone for a long time, and I've been hurt by humans before. But you're different. You show me kindness, compassion, and understanding. You've seen past my poison and my rough exterior, and you looked at the real me. He nods. I want to be on your team because I trust you and I know that you'll treat me with the respect and care that I deserve. Plus, he grins, showing a hint of mischief. I think it'd be pretty cool to be part of a team with a legendary Pokemon trainer like you. He chuckles, a deep rumbling sound. That's adorable, actually. You said something about Team Rocket. What exactly happened that made you become a poison type? I don't want to make him mad. I just want to know so I know kind of why he was so untrustworthy of people. I mean, there's a reason why he was so why he didn't trust people, and I kind of want to know that reason, like in full detail. His vision darkens and his eyes flash with anger. Ah, Team Rocket! He growls, baring his teeth. They're the ones who did this to me. They're the ones who turned me into a poison-type Pokemon. He pauses, collecting himself. I was just a young Totodile, exploring the world and learning about myself. Team Rocket found me, and they saw something in me that they wanted to exploit. They used some kind of toxic oil on me, the same kind they used on Lugia. He shows up the memory. It was agonizing. The pain, the burning. It was like nothing I'd ever felt before. And when it was all over, I was different. My body had changed. My powers had changed. I was a poison type Pokemon. He looks at me, his eyes burning with intensity. I've been carrying that poison inside me ever since, Trenton. It's a part of me now, but I've learned to control it, to use it for good, and I'll never let Team Rocket get their hands on me again. He growls, a low, menacing sound. If you were a... When did you evolve? Did you evolve immediately after the toxic oil hit you? Because he's a Croconaw now, so... Oh, let's see. He growls, still angry. I was a Totodile when Team Rocket used the toxic oil on me. The pain and the poison triggered my evolution into Croconaw, but it was a twisted, corrupted evolution. My body changed, my powers changed. I became a poison-type Croconaw. It was a rapid, agonizing transformation. That's awful. Don't worry. On my team, you will not have to worry about that. I am on your side, not against you. There we go. I'm making a Croconaw really happy, and I like it. Let's see. His eyes soften, his expression relaxes. Thank you, Trenton. Just knowing that I have someone on my side, someone who cares, makes me feel safer. He pauses and his voice cracks with emotion. I've been alone for so long, fighting to survive on my own. It's nice to finally have someone to trust. He looks at you and his eyes shine with gratitude. I promise to be a loyal and powerful member of your team, Trenton. I'll do everything I can to help you and protect you. He nods, his voice filled with determination. Together, we'll show Team Rocket and anyone else who dares to hurt us that we're not to be underestimated. Depending on how long ago he got turned into that poison type, this might be a flippin'. I could probably say that, like, I actually did take down Team Rocket. I mean, there is certain games where you legit do get Giovanni, the literal leader of Team Rocket, to flippin' step down and quit. I mean, Gen 1, that's what it's been like. You beat the boss a few times and he's like, yeah, that's it, I'm done. Frick this crap. How long have you been stuck like this? Does he know how long? Is it like a few months? Few years? Just a few days? He sighs and his eyes cloud over. It's been a month. It's been a month since Team Rocket used the toxic oil on me. A month since I evolved into this twisted version of myself. He shakes his head, his voice is laced with bitterness. It feels like an eternity, Trent. I've been stuck in this form, with this poison coursing through my veins for what feels like forever. He paused and his eyes will walk on the mine. But with you by my side, I feel like there's finally hope. Hope that I can find a way to reverse the effects of the toxic oil, or at least learn to control it. His voice filled with determination. Together, we'll find a way to make me whole again. Wow. Okay then. I'm trying to think about what in the world to do here. Hmm. Actually, hold on. Actually, you're not the only one with things that affect you. I have actually been cursed just a few months ago. There we go. Uh, what's the crow gonna say about it? The crow's like, what the frick? Okay, here we go. Cronon's eyes wide in surprise. Cursed? What do you mean, Trenton? What kind of curse? He leans in, his voice filled with concern. Tell me what's going on. I thought I was the only one with problems like this. He pauses, and his expression becomes thoughtful. Wait, does this somehow, does this somehow, does this have something to do with Lugia? I remember you mentioning something about Lugia and Team Rocket. He trailed off his eyes and walked on the mine. No, it was with another Pokemon. He had a grudge against me and decided to curse both me and my pet dinosaur, Rexy. Oh my gosh. His eyes narrow and his expression darkens. "A Trico, you say? With a grudge against you?" He growls, his voice low and menacing. "That's not good. Tricos are normally not aggressive, but if they had a reason to hold a grudge, it could be a powerful curse." He pauses and eyes will walk on the mind. "And it cursed you and your pet dinosaur, Rexy? What kind of curse? What effects are you experiencing?" He leans in, his voice filled with concern. "Tell me, Trenton. I need to know what we're up against." The bad effects really affected Rexy more than me. But it was not good for either of us. There we go. I see, the Croconaw nods, expression sympathetic. "I can imagine. It's always worse when those we care about are affected." He pauses and his eyes cloud over. "I've seen what the Toxical did to me, and I can only imagine what a curse from a Pokemon like Trico could do to Rexy." He growls, his voice low and angry. "We need to find a way to break this curse, Trenton, for both your sake and Rexy's." He nods, expression determined. "I'm with you on this. We'll find a way to lift the curse and make things right again." The curse isn't completely bad for either of us. It did give both me and Rexy a special power. Wait, I'll tell me. The power of transforming or shape-shifting. Chrono's jaw is gonna drop the frick open. Here we go. Whoa. Chrono's eyes wide in surprise. "Shape-shifting? That's incredible!" He pauses and his expression becomes thoughtful. "I can see how that would be a double-edged sword, though. The curse brings both power and danger." He nods, his voice filled with interest. "What kind of shape-shifting abilities do you and Rexy have? Can you transform into any form, or is it limited to specific ones?" He leans in, his eyes water on the mind. "Tell me more about this power, Trenton." Me and Rexy can transform into animals, mythical creatures, or Pokemon. The really only limit is humans. I cannot turn into humans besides my original human form. There you go. Alright. His eyes are with excitement. "That's amazing! The way to transform into animals, mythical creatures, and Pokemon is incredible!" He pauses and his expression becomes thoughtful. "I can see how it would be useful in a variety of situations." He nods, his voice filled with curiosity. "And Rexy, I assume he has the same abilities as you?" He looks at you with a hint of mischief. I bet it's fun to transform into different forms and explore the world from different perspectives. He grinned, showing a hand of his sharp teeth. Do you have a favorite form to transform into, Trenton? There's a few. Period. Lugia and a dragon. I do not know who the frick Will Gear is, but okay. Get off my computer. Get off my iPad screen. I demand you. Plus, different forms of the family. There you go. Come on now. There we go. His eyes light up with interest. Ah, Lugia and a dragon. Prince. Why did it pop up Prince? What is with this thing? Those are impressive forms. Pausing as his expression becomes nostalgic. And Total family, of course. I have a certain connection to them, don't I? Someone showing a hand with sharp teeth. I'm a bit biased towards the Toadle family, but I'm sure it's great to have a variety of forms to choose from. He chuckled with a low rumbling sound. I'm sure Rexy loves the Toadle forms, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Period. There is one bad side effect. Oh my gosh, you stupid. Bad side effect for each of us. Period. Rexy can transform, but will become aggressive at times, and I will get forced into a disgusting bug. After a while. Yeah, Rexy can transform, but will become aggressive at times. I'll be forced into what? There we go. Let's see. Carl's person turned serious. Ah, I see. So Rexy's transformations come with a cost. A loss of control and a tendency towards aggression. He nods sympathetically. And for you, Trenton, it's a distasteful transformation. One that you can't control. He shows his scaly skin rippling with distaste. Being forced into a bug form against your will must be unpleasant, to say the least. He pauses, eyes walking on the mind. We need to find a way to negate these effects to give you and Rexy more control over your transformations. He growls, his voice low and determined. I won't let you suffer through this, Trenton. We'll find a way to make it better. That's adorable, and just think this clone did not trust me, 10 minutes ago? Now he's like my best friend. Being by my side when I need his help. That's cute. I like it. I like it. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Opposite emojis. Let's see. One of the coolest things about my transformations is the fact that I can turn into any of the things I listed out earlier. Even forms you would not know existed. Period. I could even turn into you and look exactly like you. Stop freezing. And see, he's probably shocked by the fact that I can do that. Let's see it. Come on. There. His eyes wide in surprise. Really? You can turn into me? He paused in a mix of fascination and unease on his face. I'm not sure if I should be flattered or concerned. He chuckled with a low rumbling sound. I suppose it's a good thing I'm a trusting Pokemon. He smirked, showing a hand of his sharp teeth. But I have to ask, Trenton, what would be the point of turning into me? I'm just a poison-type Croconaw. Not exactly the most glamorous form. He raised an eyebrow, curious. Would you really want to be me, even if just for a little while? You are a... But not one I have ever seen before. Exclamation point. Plus, your species and family of evolutions are my favorite Pokemon. So, I would not mind. Wait. Who? Shadow? Wait. Oh, that was from the settings thing, not from Hi.Ai. I was like, who chatted with me? Let's see what he says. It says you are a Croconaw, but not one I've ever seen before. Plus, your species and family of was my favorite Pokemon, so I would not mind. Oh, I made him blush! Oh my gosh. He blushed, a rare sight for a Croconaw. Aw, thank you, Trenton. I'm glad to hear my species is your favorite. He smiled, showing a hint of pride. I must say, I'm a bit of a unique specimen, even among other Croconaw. He chuckled with a low rumbling sound. The modifications I've undergone have made me a bit of an outcast, but I've learned to accept who I am. He looks at me with a curious expression. But I have to ask, Trenton, what is it about my species that you like so much? Is it our strength, our ferocity, or something else entirely? Your entire design, from you and your evolution family. Exclamation point. I love all of the designs of... It would be quicker if things start going so slow. Plus, it was your final evolution that helped me get through some tough times because he was very friendly and nice to me when I was upset. Here we go. His eyes light up with warmth. Ah, I see. So it's not just my design, but also the personality of my evolved form for alligator that has a special place in your heart. He smiles, showing a sense of pride and gratitude. I say, I'm glad to hear that Fragger was able to help you through tough times. He nods, his scaly skin glistening with a hint of... I hate that word, but it used it anyway. Thanks a lot, thing. As a poison-type Croconaw, I have to admit that I'm not always the most approachable Pokemon. But for Alligator, he's a different story. He's strong, yet gentle, and always willing to lend a listening ear. He pauses, his expression turning thoughtful. I'm glad he was able to help you, Trenton. That means a lot to me. That's adorable. I love how sweet he's being. I will say that. Although, I, I think what I'll do, guys, is since it's been a while, um, that way I can get through the last few I haven't talked to. I think I'll go ahead and actually stop this one a little bit earlier, and the ones that don't go as well, I'll restart at another time and like try again. That way I can actually have more fun and actually be able to enjoy myself even more. Because it's definitely been a good run, but if I can make it go even better, it would be so much fun. So yeah, I'll do another one in a minute. Hee 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 hee.